Good morning, everybody. My name is Jody. My husband David John and I have a small farm in the panhandle of North Idaho. These are our stories and our adventures. And part of our adventure is having grandchildren. The reason I started this channel was for my two oldest children, and my oldest daughter Becky's got two little boys, Alec and Declan. I started this channel for them, so in the future when they're old enough to be watching YouTube other than cartoons, they might find it interesting, the farm that they used to spend their Sundays at, how it's changing and evolving, and that they're always in my thoughts. But on grandchildren, my youngest daughter Darla is expecting her first grandson any day now in reality, and she wanted a custom piece of furniture built by Grandpa David John. So I'm going to show you the reveal of it to her and Ian, and we'll go into the garage and show you what it looks like and the other project David John's been working at before he goes to work and on his days off since the windstorm. So let's go take a look at what he's got going on. Okay, we're here to reveal Grandpa's bassinet to Darla and Ian. Okay, don't turn around and look until the garage door stops moving.
Okay.
Okay.
Good to look.
You can turn.
Oh my god.
That is adorable.
It's not 100% done yet.
I love it.
That is so cute.
That looks amazing.
You can come look at it.
And it rocks so smooth. That's so pretty.
So the gray was a little darker than what he first intended or wanted, but it's kind of growing on us. He's still going to use a little more steel wooling on it to antique it. And then he's got satin everything that he's going to put on it. So it'll have a little tiny gloss, nothing major, but it's like the underside. We still have to get stained and hit a couple spots that we missed.
That's good though. That's
That
really
looks so
good.
cool.
I love it.
Very cool. Thumbs up, Grandpa.
Double thumbs up. Triple. I think so.
So he's been working on getting these trees cleaned up and burnt down. He's getting most of it taken care of. The other day, David John and my father-in-law pulled down the one that was snagged up in that tree. But he's got that one pretty much all burnt down. And now he's working on that one. You having fun, honey?
Yeah, it's fun.
Let's go look
Getting
at,
there.
yeah. Let's look at this bassinet. So it's just a simple rocker bassinet, or as David John calls it, the jail cell. He did, and I'll have him email me the pictures, but he did burn it. You can kind of see there the modeling from being burnt. She wanted something that looked old, antiqued, so turned out really cute. So let's go look at what I've got going up at the barnyard. But over here, I went through and cleaned up all the hot pots, put a little bit of fertilizer and shavings on them, and got the trellises painted. Need to come out and deadhead the top of the false spirea. But there's that one. And that one all painted and cleaned up. Looks really nice. And I got this flower bed weeded and bark put down on it. And I've come to the conclusion on my Chinese crush bed that all three of them are girls. What's the chances of that? So, have to see if I can figure out how to get a gander for them. But in the Muscovy pen, you'll notice that there's no drakes. Nothing. They're still here. They're just sequestered at the moment. Show you what I got going on with them, but I've got a couple hens in here. She's sitting on a clutch of eggs, due in about a month. And there's my duck chicken. But I have another hen over here. Got a hen with a clutch over there. You guys are just making nests everywhere. So I've got one building a nest there. And one with a nest back in there. Let's go over here and check out these boys. But all three of my drakes developed bumblefoot. Snow just has it on one foot, Mustachio on both. and Champagne, wherever he's at, he's under the house. He's got it on one foot. Darla and Ian came out yesterday, helped me kind of get them doctored up and get their feet wrapped. So I have them over here, so they're in a dry, clean spot. They have access to water, but they can't swim, so we can try to get this infection taken care of. But the runway is looking pretty good. Been worked today to clean up the straw. Got a pile there and put some in the chicken pen and in there for the boys. But on the other note, I've been working on getting the boards painted for the in-ground garden beds. Have a bunch there and have this kind of laid out. So the concept is it's going to be 2 beds or 2 groups of a bed. It's going to be U-shaped with 2 beds going down the middle. So like an E with an extra line on it. Same with this one over here. And before I move on to the next thing, show you the brooder. Turned out really good. So we got the concrete pad, the area for their water, still trying to figure out how I'm going to fill that gap there. But we put a bunch of old soil down in here. I put landscape fabric down and then a couple inches of shavings. So should be relatively easy to keep clean. The other day, David John helped me get my planters brought down because they're starting to grow. The little Astilbe planter, as you can see right there, it's got growth coming up in it. Got the hydrangea and columbine and bleeding heart that I hope comes back. But the delphinium pot, got my little guy there, and then my other big one's really coming on. Have to get the tomato cages back on them. Today we're going to be working on getting the permanent garden fence put in out front, but first we got to get these rocks from this area cleaned out because they're in the way.
Hi, people.
Well, the rain's started, it's been dribbling all day, just really started to come down, but as you saw in the time lapse, for most of it, we got the fence in. We did add a couple blank. We did add a couple cross pieces on the ends just to help straighten out those T-posts and to get the fence nice and tight. Show ya. So there you can see on that corner, we got it. We got the gate in, and we did add one. Focus out there. Out there. And the gate focused. That one there. And down below, I don't know if you can really see, but right along the bottom of the fence, we left a gap. It's about crooked. Left about a 1.5 inch gap so I can weed eat and keep it nice and neat, since this is going to be permanent, not going to come down next fall. So now the next step will be getting the garden beds put in. So that's where I'm going to end today. Hope you have a good day and a good week, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button.